We are always on the move.
The County Commissioners of Washington County are out and about every week supporting our small businesses, our neighbors, our nonprofits in every way that we can.
And you know what we're doing through online social media.
We are together so much, sometimes
It's like we're finishing each other's sentences.
but that's what we need to do to serve the citizens and businesses of Washington County.
We may disagree on some issues, but we all walk together when it comes to supporting this great county that we all call home.
Our citizens have high expectations, and we take those expectations seriously.
It's a balancing act that takes a dedicated staff carefully managing limited resources efficiently and effectively.
With that in mind, here's a look back at the successes and challenges that we experienced in 2012.
In 2012, Washington County received recognition on both the national and state levels. Nationally, the county was named among the top 100 communities for young people by America's Promise. The county also maintained a AA bond rating despite a very challenging economy. The county remains in excellent fiscal health. The Hagerstown Regional Airport also received national recognition as a recipient of the Legion Air's Low Cost Airport Award.
To be able to come out and make an investment.
On a state level, the county hosted the governor and president of the Senate so they could see some of the many technology-based initiatives in our county. The visit started with the groundbreaking for the Maryland Solar Project, a solar farm located on Roxbury Road that will help the governor meet his 2020 environmental initiatives. Governor O'Malley and Senate President Miller also experienced how Washington County celebrates the 4th of July at the Maryland Symphony Orchestra's annual Salute to Independence held at Antietam National Battlefield. State funding support is critical to many important projects in our county. In 2012, the county worked closely with municipal and state partners to highlight these opportunities and their potential positive impact to our community. Commissioners and staff were also involved in numerous committees to assure that our input was considered on new state regulations, environmental initiatives, and building requirements. This and other new legislation often results in increased costs to the county government. Additionally, the county has absorbed well over $40 million in other state cuts and required state budgetary increases. Despite these additional pressures, the county has been able to increase efficiency and decrease its internal operating budget in each of the last 4 years. This has allowed the county to not increase tax rates in the last 13 years. These proactive strategies have also allowed the county to avoid service cuts and maintain one of the lowest costs in the state for services provided to its residents.
The services provided to Washington County citizens and businesses are sometimes very visible to our constituents, especially in the case of public works. This new Washington County Free Library encompasses the renovation and expansion of the former 3-story Central Library from 45,000 square feet to 82,000 square feet and incorporates new technology. The project was initiated in February 2011 and is anticipated for completion in late spring 2013. The new library will be energy efficient and is on track to receive Silver Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design accreditation. This state-of-the-art facility is important to our community as it serves as a resource hub for Washington County.
Another major initiative in progress is a proposed senior center in the former Army Reserve building in the city of Hagerstown. The county purchased the building from the city using state community development block grant funding. We will begin the design process and expect to be able to award the bid for construction of the center by the end of 2013. We envision the seniors will be using the center by 2015. The project will cost millions less than the previously discussed site and also provides an opportunity to reuse an existing building.
Many people have questions about our airport, and that may be because much of what happens is not immediately visible. We are happy to once again have passenger service to both Florida and Dulles International Airport. But that's only a small part of what we do. This airport is critically important to the economic success of Washington County. Surrounding the property are numerous businesses that bring high-tech, high-paying jobs in the aviation and defense industries. You should also know that airport operations are self-sufficient and not a drain on the already limited tax dollars. The airport generates revenues for operations through various methods, including leasing property to airport businesses. The airport had many accomplishments in 2012, and we expect more opportunities in 2013.
MAG Incorporated, a Philadelphia-based helicopter maintenance, repair, and overhaul company, expanded its operations to Hagerstown, creating more than a dozen well-paying jobs and a new sector of aviation business to the airport. The Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics, an aviation maintenance and mechanics school, entered into a long-term land lease with the county to construct its 18,000 square foot office, classroom, and workshop facility located north of Nick's Airport Inn. Expected to be completed in 2013, the project positions the airport for future development in the area along U.S. Route 11. PIA's investment continues an opportunity for area residents to utilize the workforce training opportunities offered at this school, and for businesses in the area to hire highly skilled workers that graduate from the program. Plans are underway for upgrades to the Ryder Jet Center, the airport's fixed base operators. Now in its 10th year of operation, the next transformation of this general aviation gateway to our community is important to service our airport business and commercial customers. Development of automobile access to the facility and the construction of a two-story, 33,000 square foot building is planned. Discussions are also underway to incorporate a new air traffic control tower into the new office area. On the commercial side of airport operations, Las Vegas-based Allegiant Travel Company announced the resumption of twice-weekly nonstop jet service to Orlando Sanford International Airport in Central Florida. In 2012, more than 15,000 passengers have benefited from this service. This number contributes to the 10,000 enplanements the airport must maintain each year to receive its Federal Aviation Administration funding of $1 million. The airport has also improved its terminal to include an expansion of the screened passenger hold area and the upgrade of the airport's baggage delivery system. Lastly, the airport had its highest number of landings, takeoffs, and training missions in 10 years. The year ended with totals over 56,000. The second highest year was in 2009, when the total was 51,992. The significant progress at the airport, coupled with other accomplishments driven by the Hagerstown, Washington County Economic Development Commission, resulted in a drop in the county's 2012 average unemployment rate to 8.6%, the lowest since 2008. In 2012, the board's focus was to listen closely to the needs of local business. The commissioners, county staff, and the Economic Development Commission visited over 40 existing local businesses to note concerns and successes and to provide assistance to grow operations and create jobs. An example of how this program was effective began with a visit to Duvenage Corporation. The company's CEO shared expansion and acquisition plans and the jobs it would retain and create. The county and its partners helped Duvenage with financing assistance through local government entities. As a result, Duvenage Corporation was successful in purchasing a competitor, expanding its Hagerstown facility, retaining 25 employees, and adding over 50 new jobs over the next 5 years. The EDC also held forums with the agriculture community to discuss business successes, development concerns, and thoughts on upcoming state environmental regulations. Other efforts include the development of pad-ready and enterprise zone tax incentives to help attract and retain businesses. New England Motor Freight took advantage of the program, opening a new 40,000 square foot terminal, which includes the creation of 20 jobs. Freightliner of Hagerstown constructed a 65,000 square foot truck repair and parts facility, creating 30 jobs. And Gatas Enterprises utilized both the Pad Ready site and the High Performance Green Building Tax Credit in construction of its $6.5 million Fountainhead 1 building. Another major initiative that is upon completion is the Strategic Economic Development Plan. This plan looks across the entire county, all communities, government, and businesses with the aim of providing the guidance and assistance in helping the area become economically successful. The county will move forward with the implementation of this plan in the coming year. Development efforts rely on the support of many county divisions and departments. Paving county roads is a responsibility of the Engineering and Construction Department and is a challenging initiative. But with innovative techniques, about 50 miles were repaired in a manner that will prevent cracking and provide extended life. This department is also responsible for the safety of residential and commercial building structures, completing over 35,000 inspections in 2012. The Division of Plan Review and Permitting continues to improve efficiency within the review and permitting process. Based on input from building construction professionals, a revised building code for the county was developed following the adoption of the mandatory requirements of the 2012 Maryland Building Performance Standards. The division also participated in several outreach events, including Commercial Customer Appreciation Week, where the division saw an increase of 32% in permit activity and waived fees of over $3,800. Through the efforts of the Division of Environmental Management, our county has been innovative in creating green solutions without mandating a tax on citizens. A major decision the commissioners faced in 2012 was to offer recycling options at an affordable cost. Non-staffed drop boxes were eliminated due to cost and dumping of non-recyclable trash. The county wanted to offer citizens a choice whether or not to use curbside recycling. The county also wanted to incent private waste management companies to offer more curbside recycling options to residents. The plan succeeded. There are now at least 3 private companies that offer curbside recycling, and for those that would like to take recyclables to the landfill, a low-cost permit was established. In the past 4 months, the program has grown by over 1,000 new customers. Recyclables have increased by nearly 840,000 pounds, and the cost of the program dropped from $450,000 to $57,000. Washington County has been innovative in using its assets to create energy as well as revenue. Private Maryland-based company EPG Solar has agreed to place a 25-megawatt solar farm on select areas at both the county-owned 40 West and capped Resch Road landfills at no cost. EPG benefits by selling energy credits to its customers, and the county government will be able to generate all the power it uses with renewable energy without using taxpayer funds. In addition, the county receives $375,000 a year in rent and revenues, plus an estimated $100,000 in electricity savings. This program makes Washington County a national pioneer in renewable energy. The Planning and Zoning Department's successful land preservation program secured over 400 acres for preservation in 2012. Our total of 26,000 preserved acres ranks us 8th in the state. During October's Hurricane Sandy storm, the Division of Emergency Management activated the Emergency Operations System and fielded numerous calls. Communicating closely with fire and emergency crews and our public works staff, this division worked diligently to ensure the safety of our citizens.
The accomplishments we have listed for 2012 not only involve the hard work and dedication from our county departments, but also by our numerous volunteers from the public managed through the county's boards and commissions, as well as through our organizational partners.
Washington County government continues to work collaboratively with the Washington County school system. In 2012, improvements were made in the school nursing programs. The new program, which is now managed by Meritus Health, provides a higher level of nursing staff while simultaneously reducing costs. Another partnership effort was the purchase of the future West City Elementary site to replace Winter Street School and Conacajig Elementary. Several sites were researched, and ultimately 3 parcels were chosen that would be suitable for the project. The infrastructure costs of the tract chosen were $1.2 million less than the next lowest alternative. In addition, the cost to maintain the existing schools would cost over $10.2 million. HCC had the highest percentage increase in fall enrollment of the 16 community colleges in Maryland. Enrollment grew by 6.8% to a total of over 5,000 credit students for the fall 2012 semester. Most of the other Maryland community colleges experienced enrollment decline for the same time period, with the statewide average at negative 2.5%. HCC continues to develop its curriculum to support regional job demands. With more than 50 cybersecurity companies having recently relocated to Maryland, the college is preparing students for this growing field. Training for cybersecurity is conducted in HCC's new STEM building, which includes a dual-purpose penetration testing lab. Funding for this program is being supported by a $650,000 grant from the National Science Foundation.